Jillian here. I am on a long drive, so I thought that I would just jump on my phone and do a little video because I have a funny story. Well, it wasn't funny in the moment, but when I retold it to my mom later, it became funny. Anyway, funny story, but then I also was just sitting here kind of reflecting on some things that I think are pretty amazing and I think would encourage a lot of moms and dads who are praying for their children, ones that are living a lifestyle that was different than what you had hoped, and you're feeling defeated and you're feeling hopeless. But I wanted to start out with my funny story though, because I'm on a drive heading back home because I was up, or where do I live? I live down, my mom lives up. Okay, so I was up in town near my mom. I was not in town to really spend time with my mom, although I did bring my dad his birthday pizza. My dad turned 60 this year, and I brought him pizza because I was in town. And anyway, so I'm in town because the purpose is to pray through my amazing and very dear friend's new office building. She is now a licensed therapist, and she was having a party. So here's the funny part. I completely blanked it. I didn't put it on my calendar like I was supposed to. I forgot to read the Evite, and I completely forgot about it altogether. And I was, just busy life, busy mom stuff, and I'm brainstorming, and I had a board meeting this last week and everything, so I'm I'm self-absorbed, but not really, because it's family absorbed, but you know what I mean. So hang on, I gotta figure out where I'm going. I'm supposed to stay on the 71. I'm good. Oh wait, 60 east. I think I looked at my map here. I'm supposed to go to the 68. Shoot, let me in. Okay. Oh, that was nice. Okay. So I'm good. We're good. Carry on. Anyway, so I decide I'm going to be adventurous. My husband's fully supporting. I'm going to come into town and I'm going to stand with my friend and I'm going to support her and I'm going to walk through her office building and we're going to anoint it and we're going to pray and we're going to release blessing and favor over her practice, over every client that walks in the door. Like, I'm all pumped. I'm powered up. I'm ready to go do this. I throw on an upgraded mom outfit. Like, mom outfit, is like leggings and a t-shirt, or your workout clothes and flip-flops, right? So an upgraded mom workout is I put on white capris with some holes in it, just the cute capris, and I put on this gray t-shirt and I kind of did the little front tuck to make it a little fancier, and put on my cool owl necklace, and I put on my I don't even know what kind of shoes they are. I'm not really good at knowing the style and names of things, so bear with me. But it was an upgraded mom outfit, okay? It wasn't something I would wear to the park, but it wasn't something I would wear out on a date or anywhere really special. But it was an upgrade, so you understand. You're with me, right? So I have these, my shoes have a little bit of a heel on them. They're super cute shoes. And so I felt somewhat put together in a casual manner, not too over the top. I'm thinking that's good, right? That's a good prayer outfit. I feel put together. So I drive into town. I'm all excited. I've got a couple of hours to just relax and unwind from the drive, because I've got really bad hip problems and leg, and I've got an injury and everything. So actually sitting creates more pain for my body. So it felt good to pace my mom's house. And so then I'm like, oh gosh, I should probably figure out where I'm supposed to go. I don't have an address for this place, and I didn't want to text my friend privately, so I texted in the group text, hey, I don't want to, burden Debbie with having to answer this. Can I get the address of where we're supposed to be? Well, somebody puts the Evite that I never read. Do you remember that one? Yeah. So I open the Evite, and it's like a legit party. It's like it's her and her colleague, and it's this, welcome party, and it's like more of it's a bigger bigger deal than just walking through the building and praying is a big deal, okay? I'm not gonna discount that. But that calls for a different outfit, okay? Hi Debbie, I love you, and you're hearing this story for the first time, so I hope you're laughing. I love you. Okay, to be continued. So it's a whole different outfit, you guys. It's not the mom upgrade. Now it's the professional. I'm pulling myself together and I'm ready to celebrate a friend. That's a totally different outfit. And I don't know anybody other than Debbie at this party. And I have social anxiety, believe it or not. You guys might think that I'm all outgoing and everything, and I have to be in my element for my personality to shine, let's just say. And no, it's not doing videos. This is called the confidence of the Lord. Anyway, so I'm getting social anxiety now on top of the fact that my outfit, my mom upgraded outfit, is totally not okay for this occasion. Now, let's add to the factor that I don't even have a gift for her. This is a celebration. This is a big deal. Blood, sweat, and tears went into this training and the schooling and the years and the devotion and the sacrifice that her family took. And then even how they got into this building was a long, drawn out process. And this was a big deal. Here I am in just barely upgrade from Park Mom clothes, no gift, no flowers, and I feel like I got punched in the stomach. I'm having social anxiety. I'm like, I'm going to go into a building. Nobody knows me. I'm totally not dressed appropriately for something like this. And I have no gift. Like, if there is any way to draw attention to yourself when you are introverted and you have social anxiety issues, this is how you do it. You don't dress appropriately and you don't have a gift. Now let's throw in the curveball. I am in bumper to bumper traffic, and I find out that the address that I'm supposed to go to is not only the next city over, which I already knew, but it's completely at the other end of the other city over from my mom's house during after work hour Friday traffic. So now let's add in the other curveball. The story's getting really long, so I hope you're still here. Anyway, now my outfit is wrong. I have no gift. I have social anxiety, and I'm going to show up late. I'm going to show up late. I'm late. I'm in bumper to bumper. I pull off the freeway. No joke. I pull off the freeway. I'm on the phone with my husband. He's trying to encourage me to go. How many of you realize that that is not what I wanted? I did not want to be encouraged to go. I wanted my husband to feel sorry for me and tell me to go back to my mommy's house because I was freaking out. And, so he wasn't. He thought he was doing the right thing. And so now I'm ready to cry, and I'm parked in the Rite Aid parking lot, totally paralyzed. I don't know what to do. If I go that way, then I'm going to have the knots in my stomach. If I go this way, then I'm going to let Debbie down. And I'm sitting in the parking lot, no joke, totally paralyzed. In my barely upgraded mom outfit, I don't have time. If I get a gift, then I'm even later. If I go get an outfit, then I'm even later. I mean, it was just like time is ticking and I'm stressed. Then I told my husband, we had a nice little conversation, and he realized that I was kind of at a melting point, and he decided to be nice to me. So thanks, love. And so anyway, long story longer. I hope you're enjoying my story. It's a really long story, but anyway, so I go back to my mom's house, and I actually, on my way driving back to my mom's house, I started to feel this longing in my heart that that's actually where I was supposed to be tonight. That, not all decisions that we make are, God kind of like, oh, that's the way it was supposed to be. But sometimes that's how it works. And in this case, the twist of the night turned into something so beautiful. So I go to sleep early, because I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning. So I'm typically in bed by, I go to bed probably about 8:30, and the latest I'm up is 9:30. And that's usually because I'm Facebook stalking or, doing really important things. And, so anyway, this situation, I get a text from my husband. He goes, why don't you just spend the night at your mom's house tonight? Because I planned on driving back home. He goes, just spend the night at your mom's house tonight and just relax. Just go spend time with her. And so I decided to go to TJ Maxx and buy myself a workout outfit because I had no other was in my mom upgraded outfit, and it's not very comfortable. So I go and I get a workout outfit, and my mom was going to let me borrow her shoes, so I got to go for a run in my old neighborhood. That was my plan, you know. And then I went to my sister's house and I got my coffee cream, because how many of you know that when you wake up, you need to have a little piece of home with you? And my sister, she represents, and so I went and I got coffee cream at her house, and I go back to my mom's house, and now remember, I go to bed like 8:30, and I had been up since 5 o'clock that morning. I let myself sleep in, and my mom and I are just talking, and the conversation was awesome. I mean, it wasn't small talk, it wasn't catch-up talk, and it wasn't family talk, it was God talk. It was life. It was power talk. It was presence of the Lord conversation. It was talking about real stuff. It was talking about the Word of God and dreams and dream interpretations and how God speaks. And I'm sitting there just getting lost in conversation with my mom. But I'm tired. I'm getting exhausted. I look at the clock. It's 11 o'clock at night. And so I go and I borrow pajamas from my mom, and I happen to have my toothbrush, because, you know, that goes in the purse, thankfully. And so I go brush my teeth, and I get into my pajamas, and the conversation just kept going. And my mom had a friend just get out of the hospital, so she was there in my mom's bedroom, which put my mom and I in the guest bedroom, sharing the captain's bed. So, you know, you have the twin size bed, and you pull out the trundle underneath, and so my mom and I were having a sleepover, and we had pillow talk, and we stayed up until probably midnight, and it was awesome. And then we woke up the next morning, and we drank coffee together, and more conversation, and then we decided to pray through a dream that a good friend of mine, a young gal that just is very dear to me, very close to me, had a dream. And so my mom and I were just mapping it out and doing dream interpretation, and I just sat there and was blown away at the way that God has shifted our relationship. And now the point of my story, I hope you guys stayed connected, because now you're going to hear the why, okay? So let me explain something to you. My mom and I did not have the best relationship growing up. For me, it was actually more dissension and more arguing and more head butting up to one another. Yeah, I was the strong-willed child, okay? And here's hope, okay? Here's hope. I am a prodigal. I am that kid that walked away from what my parents taught me, and I did my own thing. And I had now, you know, obviously this has been many years. I'm totally gonna miss my freeway right now if this guy doesn't let me over. Oh, come on, guy. Nope, he wasn't gonna let me over. That's okay, I still have time. We're good. We're totally good. It's been many years since God has obviously grabbed my heart, and I've been just living my life for Him and things like that. But it took time to rebuild the relationship. And I can tell you right now, last night was so special to me, and I know it was for her too, to sit there and actually have an iron that sharpens iron conversation with my mom. And it just hit me on my drive home that I was the prodigal. I was the one that God has given me actually a word for the sons and daughters that I will be releasing, so stay tuned for that one. But I'm it. I'm the one. I'm one of them. I'm one of the many who have walked away. One of the many who decided the world had everything I wanted. And let me tell you, I fell flat on my back. I fell flat on my back, and God grabbed me, and I'm home. I'm where I belong. I'm living my life for the Lord. I'm a testimony of what it looks like to pray for your child. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up in the trenches of life. Don't give up when you're seeing things that are so far away from your heart and God's, and you're watching your children fall fall into the traps of the enemy. You're watching them feed off of what the world has to offer. I promise you, there is going to come to a point where they are going to remember every word that was spoken, everything that they were raised with, the truth that they were raised with. The word does not return void. You raise them in the ways of the Lord, and when they are old, they shall not depart. And I am living proof. I am a testament to that. And I wanted to encourage you today. Don't stop praying. They will come home, and their story is going to be powerful, and it's not only going to change their life, but God is going to use them to change many. So hold the line and keep praying. I almost forgot to mention the ways that you can stay connected with me. I mentioned that I will be releasing a word from the Lord that He's confirmed over and over and over again the last couple of months for you moms and dads and family members that are praying your sons and daughters to come back to God's heart, those who have been just completely and totally blinded and they're far from God's heart. I will be releasing that next week. I just need to edit it because, I mean, how annoying to have a bunch of typos. But I will be putting that out next week, and I just wanted to give you the ways that you can stay connected so that you don't miss it. So be sure to go down to the description part of this video because I'm going to have all of the links. You can stay connected with me on my public page on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Jillian Ahonen. You can go to my website, jillianahonen.com, and there's a place to subscribe if you want all the notifications directly to your inbox, any video, any article, any inspiration, word from the Lord, anything that I put out, ministry news, updates, things like that, it'll go straight to your inbox, and I don't blow up your inbox, so don't worry. And the other way that we now have, that's a kind of a new thing, is we have just recently launched a mobile app, and it's totally free. And again, you'll have everything that goes straight to the inbox. You'll get all notifications for anything that I release or put out. So anyway, be sure to check out the description part of this video and get plugged in, stay connected.